Welcome back to the channel. This is Maxwell Lumumba Africa, and today we are looking at a major development that has captured the attention of many viewers in African village life community. According to videos that has been publicly shared, JT and Masubo have traveled to the coast to meet Claris and her husband, James. During that visit, they discussed helping the couple start their own YouTube channel so that they could create and manage content independently. In the publicly shared video, which is here.
Yeah. Nashukuru. Ni furaha. Yeah. Yes. Asante. Yeah.
Sisi tunataka kuendelea na YouTube.
Yeah.
Tunaomba ile mtusaidie ili tufungue wenyewe binafsi.
Ndio.
Kila kitu kiwe chetu. Baadaye ndio kwa ni report na kusaidia kila kitu inaingia kwa mikono yetu.
Ndio. Asante.
From Claris' face, Claris expressed excitement about learning how YouTube works. She said she wanted to understand the entire process, from recording videos, editing them to uploading content and building a channel on her own. James also said,
Sina la kuongea zaidi isipokuwa tu ndio tu kuchukua video, kuedit, alafu na post ili kuna kitu kinaingia katika account pia sisi bwana.
Kabisa. Na ndio maana nimeapa na Sharif ni wakabidhi kwake afanye kazi ambayo iko genuine. Unaona?
JT Podcast and Masubo explained that the goal was to help Claris and James become independent creators. He also advised viewers to be very cautious and to follow only the official announcement about any new channel, warning against an official channel during or claiming to represent them. Ladies and gentlemen, this development has generated a lot of discussion online. Many viewers say they first discovered African village life because of Claris and that they appreciate her personality and the role she has played in the video. Others have said they are excited to see what she creates if she launches her own independent channel. And at this stage, the future is still unfolding. The success of the new channel will depend on the consistency, quality, and content, and the support of the viewers. As always, it is important to rely on verified information and official announcement rather than rumors or speculations.
Own channel and assure them they can really do it on their own. So after here, we're heading now to the next step of now going to the channel, opening the channel, optimizing the channel, teaching them the basics of vlogging and posting.
After watching those clips and these translations that have made the Claris story a new beginning, it is now time to dive deep to the entire discussion. Before that, for those who are coming across this YouTube channel for the first time, make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos to other individuals. Remember to turn on the notification bell so that anytime, any day I post any video, you people get updated. Watch my videos from the beginning up to the end without skipping those ads that you see there. The membership is open. We can join the membership. We can support the channel in whichever way we can. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are following a story that has captured the attention of thousands of viewers across East Africa and beyond, that is to the whole world. It is a story about hope, determination, opportunity, and the dream of becoming independent. For years, many people came to know Claris through the African village life in the YouTube channel. Viewers watched her daily life, her struggles, her being rained, or actually in rain, her being actually drained with the hot sunshine. Simple moment that connected with audience around the world. Many supporters have said they admire her resilience. They watched her cook outdoors, performed daily chores, and shared moments from the rural life. To many viewers, Claris became one of the most recognized faces associated with the channel. Recently, however, a new chapter now begins. A lot of accusations, a lot of allegations were done, some of them saying that Claris was arrested, and within the same week, a lot of things where we saw Lynette KE came on camera, they did a live stream behaving like Claris still with them. Now, it has now been leaked, and the full information is that Claris wants to be independent. According to publicly shared videos, content creators, that is JT and Masubo traveled all the way to the Kenyan coast, that is Mombasa, to meet Claris and her husband James. The visit was very emotional. It wasn't simply about meeting a familiar face from YouTube. It was all about discussing completely new future. During the meeting, JT Podcast explained that he wanted to help Claris understand how YouTube works, not just appearing in videos, but actually owning a channel herself. That include learning how to record videos, learning how to edit, learning how to upload content, learning how to monetization works, and most importantly, learning how to build something that belongs to her and her family. According to the video, Claris welcomed the idea with excitement. She supportedly said she enjoys creating YouTube content and will be very grateful to the opportunity to learn every part of the story. For someone who has spent years appearing in somebody else's videos, the possibility of creating content independently represents an entirely different journey. It means making creative decisions, choosing what stories to tell, planning videos, building an audience, and eventually, if successful, earning directly through our own YouTube account. James also shared his thoughts during the meeting. He reportedly expressed excitement and about learning the technical side of YouTube, how to edit, how to film. So he said he wanted to know how to operate the camera, how to do some editings to those videos, how to upload the content, and how they can work together as a family. For many viewers, that moment symbolized something bigger than YouTube. It represents independence, the opportunity to build a future using knowledge rather than depending entirely on others. JT and Masubo also made important points. He advised viewers to be very cautious about fake channels or unofficial announcement. According to him, supporters should only trust official communication regarding Claris' future channel, because there before we have seen a lot of channels being developed, like, I don't know, Claris African Village Life. Some people are saying African Village Life with Claris. So they have said those channels that have been stated or have been said in the YouTube street, they are like a scam, yeah? So nobody should depend on them. So they'll be coming out with an official statement on the correct channel that they'll be doing. That message is particularly important because whenever a public figure starts a new project, imitation pages often appears online. Supporters are therefore encouraged to verify information before subscribing, donating, or following new account. As news, the meeting spread, social media quickly reacted. Many viewers welcomed the development. Some said they had always hoped Claris would one day have a platform that she could call our own, yeah? Others expressed excitement about watching her journey from the very beginning. Whether someone has 1 subscriber or 1 million subscribers, every successful YouTuber creator begins in exactly the same place with a single video. That is where every journey starts. That tells us that before this week ends, we'll be seeing the first single video from this YouTube channel that will be announced by JT Podcast, Masubo One, the family members will be there. That is where the journey will be started. So, for Claris and James, these may represent the beginning of a completely new chapter, one build, learning, growth, creativity, and independence. But many questions still remain. How difficult is it to start a successful YouTube channel today? Can an audience being built over several years support someone starting from zero? What challenges lie ahead, and what role will supporters play in helping this new journey succeed? I know some people are very happy with this change. The way I usually tell people, change is always inevitable, but let us accept change. I know the likes of Lynette KE, they never wanted to accept this change. They never wanted these people to be that much independent. But sometimes you'll never work in somebody's homestead for the rest of your life like a slave. Yeah, sometimes you stand still, look for opportunity. Once you get skills on how to develop your own YouTube channel, you come back and say, enough is enough. Even for me, I can really do it. And that is what we are now seeing. So Claris and James, they have decided to be very independent, leave alone those rumors. I saw a lot of people saying that James and Claris were behaving these were not in good terms. This is what Claris was doing to James. So leave alone that, because from the video itself, we observe the body language, and we have to know what role will supporters play in helping the new channel succeed. That is true. Viewership, that is true. How people watch, that is how YouTube channel operate. And the good thing is that even if there is a number that will be pinned there for supporting those people, it will be the number of the same people. Either actually it will be Claris' number. So that means that is a life-changing opportunity. And I'm very sure within 1 week, that channel will be monetized. The likes of JT and Masubo One are there. This reminds me how JT has helped some of the YouTubers to get monetized within a very short duration, and that is what is happening. So those are the questions we will explore throughout today's documentary, because this video of today, it is a documentary. So stay with us until the end, because this story is only just the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, let me start about the journey to the coast and how JT Podcast and Masubo One traveled via plane to the coastal province. Yeah, and as we continue this documentary, we now turn our attention to the journey that has become the center of the discussion amongst many supporters of Claris. According to publicly shared videos, JT and Masubo One have made the decision to travel all the way to the Kenyan coast. This was not an ordinary visit. There was a purpose to meet Claris and her husband, James, and to discuss a new opportunity helping them begin their own YouTube journey as independent creator. For many viewers, this meeting represents more than a simple visit. It symbolizes a fresh start and the possibility of building something from the ground up. When JT and Masubo One arrived, they were welcomed. Even before that, if you look actually from the JT Podcast channel, you could see how they were navigating and trying to ask the neighbors where these people live. Some of them, they were saying they don't know, but they saw somebody called, I don't know, it is Kasichana or Msichana, who they traced her from the back and actually met to the destination that they were supposed to go. Upon reaching there, they were having a healthy conversation with Claris. Claris had to call the husband so as to make this dream realizable. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a very healthy conversation. We could see from the body language, we could see Claris describing everything. We could see Sharif being engaged on how to help these people to build this channel. So JT lives in Nairobi. Masubo one stays in Nyabuhanse. And the atmosphere after they reached it appeared joyful and hopeful. Supporters who watched the video commented that this is encouraging to see everyone interacting positively and discussing future plans. You know, one thing that I usually do before even I react to videos is I usually go to the comment section and I see how these people talk about this. So during the conversation, Claris reportedly shared that she genuinely enjoys creating YouTube content. She explained that appearing in videos has become part of her life and that she wanted to learn the complete process behind the content creation, not just being on the camera, but understanding anything involving running a successful channel. According to the video, she expressed gratitude to JT and Masubo for offering to guide her through the process. She reportedly said that learning these skills will allow her to become more independent and give her the confidence to build the platform on her own. James also joined the conversation. He reportedly said that he was excited about the opportunity because he wanted to learn every stage of producing videos rather than they rely on someone else. He wanted to understand how to film, edit, upload, and manage content themselves because they have been working under people for the last 4 years. Yeah, they developed a channel that was under, actually the image of that channel was under them because the 512,000 subscribers that was in African Village Life, that was basically the effort of Claris herself. So for many families, learning a new skills can open unexpected opportunity. YouTube is no longer just a place to watch videos. It has become a career of many creators around the world. We have seen how villages transform in this world. We have seen how community becomes actually independent, and the successful and the prosperity of the community sometimes can become through the YouTube streets. But success does not come overnight. It requires consistency, creativity, patience, and a willingly to keep learning. JT reportedly explained that the goal was not simply to open a channel, but to teach Claris and James how to manage it independently. That includes understanding how videos are planned, how titles and thumbnails attract viewers, how editing shapes a story, and how consistency help a channel grow over time. This kind of mentorship can be valuable because creating content involves much more than pressing the recording button. Successful creators often spend hours planning, filming, editing, and responding to viewers and improving their skills with every upload. Supporters watching the meeting reacted positively. Many commented that they hoped Claris and James will succeed if they decide to pursue their new path. Others said they look forward to seeing authentic content from the couple as they document their own lives and experience. And another important point discussed in the videos was the need of supporters to be very careful about misinformation. JT reportedly, and I saw JT comment section, he even went ahead and pinned a comment where he said people need, especially the supporters, to be very careful about the information, or because JT said encourage viewers to follow only official announcement regarding any new channel connecting to Claris and James. He warned that unofficial pages or account could confuse supporters, especially during a period of transition, because we know a lot of people have met Claris, helping her to open a YouTube channel. You know, YouTube channels, you don't just wake up one morning and start like, let me just call somebody to help me open a YouTube channel. Yeah, you have to meet people that you respect, people that they are very honest and trustworthy to help you to open a channel, because we have had channel being hacked, we have had channel being done these ABCD. So that message resonated with many viewers. Whenever a public interest grows and around a new project, unofficial pages, sometimes online, verified information become, or we have to verify information before subscribing or sharing links in any important way to avoid confusion. As the meeting continued, the excitement was very evident for Claris and James. This was more than a conversation about YouTube. It was about learning new skills, taking ownership of their work, and exploring a path that could create new opportunities for their lives. Whether their new channel becomes a major success remains to be seen. Like every creator, they will have to earn viewers, trust, produce engaging content, and remain consistent over time. But every successful YouTube journey begins with a first upload, and supporters are now waiting to see what that first video will look like. As this story develops, one thing is clear. Many people are interested in seeing what Claris and James will create if they'll take this next step. Their journey from appearing in videos to actually what we call the potentially managing a channel of their own has become a story that many viewers are following closely. And I'll be talking about why so many people support Claris. As we continue, it is important to understand that why this story has attracted so much attention. To understand the reaction today, we first need to understand why so many people have become emotionally invested in Claris' journey over years. For many supporters, Claris was more than someone appearing in the videos. They saw her as a hardworking young woman whose daily life reflects the reality faces many families in rural community do. Viewers watched her. He wake up early to begin household chores. They saw her preparing meals, collecting water, cleaning the compound, and carrying out many responsibilities that are part of every day's village life. To many people watching from different parts of the world, those moments felt genuine and relatable. Some viewers have said they admired her humility. Others have said they respected her resilience and positive towards despite difficult circumstances. As the time went on, more people discovered the channel, the audience continued to grow, and so did the community around it. Many supporters began leaving encouraging comments beneath the videos. They praised Claris' determination and expressed hope that life will continue improving for her and her life. Over the years, many viewers came to associate Claris with the channel itself. That does not mean she was the only contributor, but many supporters have publicly said that her presence was one of the reasons they kept coming back to watch the upload. These are opinions expressed by viewers, and they help explain why there is now so much interest in her future. With those support, new expectation, many people hope to see Claris continue learning and continue growing, learning new skills and creating opportunities for herself. Now, that was the possibility of an independent YouTube channel has been discussed publicly. Many supporters see it. It is a chance for a new beginning. Starting a new channel, however, it is not easy. A large audience does not automatically transfer from one channel to the other. But for this one, I know large population, large viewership will be coming from African Village Life to this YouTube channel that will be announced. And a large audience will be joining. Every new creator begins with 0 videos, 0 views, 0 watch hours, and 0 subscribers. Build a successful YouTube channel requires patience. It requires consistency. It requires creativity. It requires learning from mistake and continuing to improve. JT and Masubo reportedly explained that the goal is not simply to create another channel but to teach Claris and James the skills needed to manage themselves. That includes planning content, recording high quality videos, editing, writing attractive titles, designing thumbnails, responding to the viewers, and understanding how YouTube policies and monetization require. So for Claris and James, this represents an opportunity to learn skills that could benefit them for many years. Many supporters have also expressed hope of Shari, what we call her Sharif's involvement, which help make the transition smoother. According to the public discussion, Sharif is expected to assist with content and creation, production as the couple begins the new journey. Whether that happens successful will depend on teamwork, consistency, and quality of the content they produce. Another important lesson from this story is that the digital skills have become increasingly valuable. Years ago, very few people imagined that recording daily life on a camera could become a career. Today, thousands of creators around the world earn a living by sharing educational, cultural, and farming, travel, cooking, and lifestyle content. So success is never guaranteed, but learning these skills gives people an opportunity to build something for themselves. This is one reason why many supporters have reacted positively to the idea of Claris James learning every aspect of YouTube. Many viewers expressed excitement about seeing authentic content created direct from the couple. Others say they are looking forward to watching their videos first independent upload and following their progress from the beginning. At the same time, many viewers have reminded others that building a successful channel takes time. There will be challenges, there will be mistakes, there will be lessons to learn, but every experienced creator once uploaded a very fast video and we move forward in the actually what is being told. And for us, we are going to watch. And today, I'm going to speak about the new beginning, building an independent channel. Because as we continue, we now arrive at what could become the most important chapter in Claris and James' journey. Starting an independent channel, YouTube channel, is an excitement opportunity, but it's also come with significant responsibility. Behind very successful channel, an hour for planning, filming, editing, and learning. According to the public shared videos, JT and Masubo did not simply visit Claris and James to have a conversation. They reportedly took practical steps toward helping them begin new journey by creating a YouTube channel and explaining how platform work. For someone who has appeared in a video for years, learning what happens behind the camera can be entirely new experience. Recording a video is not only the beginning. Every creator must think about what story they wanted to tell. They might decide how to introduce the video, how to keep viewers engaged, and how to end with a message that leaves people wanting more. Editing is another important skill. A good editor removes unnecessary footage, improves the flow of the story, adds music where appropriate, and ensures final video is enjoyable to watch without putting in copyright. So then comes the thumbnail. A thumbnail is often the first thing viewers can see. It should accurately represent the content while encouraging people to click. A clear, eye-catching thumbnail can make a big difference, but it should not mislead viewers about what the video contains. Title are just as important. A good title sparks curiosity without exaggerating or making claims that cannot be supported. Viewers appreciate honesty, and trust is one of the most valuable things creators can build over time. JT reportedly emphasized that this journey is about helping Claris and James become independent creator. Learning these skills means they can plan, produce, and publish them on video, making creative decisions together as a family. James also expressed interest about the same. Working together can be strengthened. One person may focus on filming while the other one presents the story. Together, they can share everyday experience, village life, and family activities, and the other topic that reflects their interests and the community. Another point that was raised actually is the importance of protecting supporters from confusion. JT talked about that, and that tells us a lot of things. So let me discuss about the public reaction. Why this story matters. Because we have seen how people quickly became one of the most discussed topics among followers of African village life, other village content creators across community sections, live stream and community discussion. Thousands of viewers begin sharing their thoughts about the new chapter could now mean for Claris and Jane. One thing becomes clear. Many supporters are genuinely excited to see Claris begins a new chapter where she has the opportunity to create content under her own name. For many viewers, this is not simply about sharing another channel video or a YouTube channel. It is important, or it is about seeing someone learn new skills, build something independent. Many comments describe Claris as someone they enjoyed watching over the years. Supporters often say they admired her personality, her determination, and the way she carried herself on camera. Those are personal opinions expressed by viewers, but they help explain why so many people are paying attention and close attention to what happened next. Some top supporters have expressed their excitement also about seeing James being involved in content creation. According to the publicly shared meeting, James wants to learn how to film, edit, upload the video by himself. So many viewers believe that if these couple work together, they can create content that reflects their daily life, family experiences, and community. Supporters have also welcomed JT and Masubo one decision to share knowledge rather than simply offering short-term assistance. Many people believe that teaching practical skill can actually have a long-lasting impact. Learning how to create content, operate a camera, edit video, and manage a YouTube channel are skills they can continue to benefit someone long into the future. Another important discussion among its viewers has been the importance of supporting creators responsibly. Several supporters have encouraged others to wait for what should be the needful. Ladies and gentlemen, as I'm concluding this video, let me say this: the road ahead, opportunities and challenges, and the future. And the meeting between JT, Masubo 1, Claris, James, Sharif, the community, because we could see brother, other brother, was not simply about opening a YouTube channel. It was about creating a new beginning. For many people, watching these represent opportunity to learn, grow, and build something with a lot of independent. But as exciting as this journey may seem, the road ahead will not be easy. Many people believe that once a YouTube channel is created, success comes automatically. The reality is very different. Creating a channel is only the first step of life. The real work begins after the video has been uploaded. Every successful creator has experienced moments of uncertainty. There are days when a video performs well. There are days when it receives a very few views. They are moments of excitement. They are moments of disappointment. That is part of every creator's journey. According to publicly shared meeting, Claris and James are ready to learn. That willingness to learn may have become one of their greatest strengths. Nobody becomes an expert overnight. Every editor was once a beginner. Every camera operator once held a camera for the first time. Even for me, when I was starting to learn these YouTubes, I was being told that I used to hold the camera. Let's say this is a camera, yeah? I used to hold this way, the camera, in my videos, only to realize that I'm supposed to hold my phone this way. That is how I learned every day, and that is how opportunities come. So every YouTuber once uploaded a first video that was far from perfect. Learning is a process. Improvement comes through practice. As Claris and James begin creating content, they will likely discover new challenges, choosing interesting topics, planning videos. But I know they have ideas on how to do it, because Claris, she's experienced, even though she's not speaking English. But good thing is that people watch the footage. People liked Claris through the footage, not from what Claris herself she's talking about. Yeah, she knows how to keep viewers engaged. Editing, editing, it was being done with the managers, uploading consistently. So these are skills that can take time to develop. Fortunately, they are not expected to know everything immediately. That is why guidance from experienced creators can be very valuable. So learning from others can shorten the journey and help new creators avoid common mistakes. Supporters also have important role to play. Many viewers have already expressed excitement about this new chapter. Encouraging comments can motivate creators to keep improving. Even though I've seen constructive feedback can help them learn, patience can give them confidence during their early stage. Every growing creator benefits from a supportive community. Another important lesson in this story that knowledge creates opportunity. Learning how to produce video is not only useful in the YouTube stage. Those same skills can be applied in business, education, tourism, agriculture, community projects, and many other areas. Digital storytelling has become more as important skill across the world. That is one reason why many supporters believe this opportunity could have lasted an impact. So James proves that he's very eager to learn about these new opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, that tells us something, the biggest lesson or the bigger lesson, why independence matters a lot. As we reach the conclusion of our chapter of the documentary, worth stepping back and looking beyond one story. This journey is not only about Claris and James, it also reflects a larger conversation about learning new skills, becoming independent, and creating opportunities in today's digital world. For many years, YouTube has changed lives across the globe. People from different backgrounds have used the platform to share their stories, present their culture, teach valuable skills, and create business that support their family. One important lesson from this story is that knowledge is powerful. Learning how to create a camera, learning how to edit video, learning how to write titles, learning how to create thumbnails, learning how to communicate with audience. These are skills that stays or a person for life. According to the public shared meeting, JT and Masubo wanted to help Claris and James learn these skills so that they can manage their own content independently. So many supporters have praised that idea. They believe that teaching someone a skill have a much greater long-term impact than simply providing temporal assistance. As the old saying goes, if you give someone a fish, you feed them for a day. If you teach them how to fish, you feed them for a lifetime. That is how it is being said. So that message resonates with many viewers. Another lesson is that every creator deserves an opportunity to grow. Yeah, some people have really talked about a lot of shit about what is happening. Some people have really said that they have made a very bad step in their life. No one starts with experience. Maybe everything happens with a reason. It is now time for Claris to be independent. So every successful YouTuber once struggled with filmed. Every successful YouTuber once worked under somebody. Every successful YouTuber went to somebody so as to learn that one. So everyone has to upload videos. They later wish they could improve. Everyone has made mistake. Growth becomes from practice. As Claris and James begin the new chapter, they will likely to face challenges. Some videos may perform well, others may not, but let me wish them all the best. As I conclude, let me say this. Let us comment in the comment section and learn a lot of things. A single lesson, a single upload, a single opportunity, and the future is not yet been written. The next chapter will depend on the choice Claris and James make, the effort they invest, and the support they receive along the way. And this is the end of our conversation. Let us comment there in the comment section. Let us keep it tuned, keep it locked as we go beyond the boundaries. Stay tuned. Goodbye for now. Congratulations, JT Podcast, Masubo 1. Congratulations, you have done the unthinkable. Goodbye for now. Till we meet in the next video. Goodbye.